Hello everyone, welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. If you like our content, please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you're interested in learning more about the Bronze Age format and the Majestix Open Series, please check out openseries.majestixccg.com. Also, if you want to learn about Heroclix strategies, tactics, and lists from the game's top players, please visit majestixccg.com/apex-insiders. Lastly, if you're looking for Heroclix singles, please visit our eBay stores at stores.ebay.com/MajestixHeroclix and stores.ebay.com/ClicksCollective. All the links for everything I just talked about is below in the description. And again, my name is Jeff, and my co-host, Patrick. What's up, champ?
Oh, shit, yeah.
It's back.
It's been too long. Listen, I went to Arizona to play in the Rock States. It's like, because we don't have states out here in California, because Fresno, where they're supposed to be running, they don't have anything, like they can't run anything. So we got to go out of state to get our clicks fixed, right? So it was nice, like I was saying, like I was saying before, when we had, when we're like slowly getting back into it at the store, like rolling dice, clicking figures, and just interacting. Felt good, and it was good there, man. Like the vibes were nice. It was 22 players, 21 players. We did 5 rounds, cut to 8. There was a lot of Black Widows. I would say almost half of the field was Black Widows. I played 4 myself, and I know there were a couple more out there. So at least 6. Maybe more, because I didn't see the other tables. There was a good variety. There was robots made in top 8. People are playing Fantastic Four. There was a Skrull team there. Monsters with Mole Man, the new Mole Man with the OP kit, Wendigos, nice. And Onslaught monsters, and then a couple Spider Family teams went into the top 8. So those are really good.
Sweet.
They're going to be legit. Obviously, saying Spider Family doesn't mean anything, right? Because it could be anything. If you ask me what I played and I say Spider Family, you're like, you literally said anything about it.
Yeah. Because do you remember?
There's something.
I know
there.
You follow Magic. Do you remember a couple years ago when everything was it was what, Elk or something?
They made that. It was just Okos. Yeah. That's what Oko.
It
was just anything like. What are you playing? I'm playing anything with green had Oko in it. It didn't matter. I'm playing blue, green, red, green, whatever is Oko. I mean blue, green, because he's blue, green.
Yeah.
But that's basically was Oko, so they had to get that banned. But this one, it's a little bit more like the teams will function way different. Not like the Oko decks in Magic. They're all the same. Because here they basically give everything other than what monster and is it monster and like mystical or something that don't have it, or mystical?
Yeah,
those are the only 2 ones. Yeah. Other than that, there's so many.
Not yet.
But I ran Latveria, so I guess you want to bring that up. This is kind of like a pet team that I've been playing ever since George. Ever since I tested it against George in a I guess you gotta there you go.
Can you see?
When he was testing for nationals, he was playing like a armor team, and he had God Doom. And I saw how good he was at 100, so I said, okay, I'm going to see what I can do. And I've been playing around with a couple iterations, and then finally at the end, Alyssa was like, why don't you just put Valeria Richards in there, just because I had actually like 2 Doombots in its place, or I'm sorry, 3 Doombots in Valeria's place.
Okay.
Because that's 45 points.
You get your theme higher.
Yeah, I got my theme higher, but then I realized I don't really need to be on the Doom's Castle. So I said, so I looked and I was like, Valeria gives the +2 perplex, pick up power, sidestep. It's like perfect, right? So
super easy.
Spin, and so I decided I needed to put influence on Emperor Doom, because when he pulse waves, he basically turns into kind of like a Magneto, where you can pulse wave, knock them back, and then if Valeria Von Doom can see it, then they take 2 damage, which I did. I did that quite a bit in the weekend, because
nice.
Valeria usually will get carried by a Doombot, and then I'll roll the d6 to see how far she gets, and then she sidesteps. So that's usually far enough for her to see everybody. And then when they get, and then when they knock them back,
great.
And then when they knock them back within 3 of her, then she spins them again, she'll like spin them back into Emperor Doom's like 3, and then he can like he can like influence them back. No, influence them back.
No,
because
not.
it's 3. So you can do like 4 damage right with a multi-target thing.
Jeez.
But
oh my gosh.
The team is it's really resilient. It can handle Black Widow. I played 4 Black Widows. I was saying, and like before I say, this was one of the teams that, much like the Sentinel team I played at Bronze a while ago, that nobody was like, oh, you're just playing that again. You know, when they're like, if somebody plays like Batman or if somebody plays Black Widows, they're like, oh, it's a
Vulture.
It's the same cookie cutter like Captain Marvel, Black Widow. Here's Vulture, Jason, whatever, right? Everyone's just like, oh, that's a cool team, right? It's like really cool because and every round they're like, you're playing a Doom at 100 because like I guess the prevailing thought is you would play Doom at 200 because it's more resilient, but 100 is where he needs to be because he has Pulse Wave. If you play him at 200, he doesn't have Pulse Wave and he's not as effective. Because there are a lot of effects in the format right now that stop his improved targeting. Especially, the main one is the Black Widow that says you can't use improved targeting.
Yeah.
If you Pulse Wave,
shifting focus.
Yeah, if you can Pulse Wave, then it doesn't matter. But if he's at 200, he won't be able to do anything. So I was wrecking all day long. It was like 1 damage every, and then get knocked back into a wall. And then Black Widow, the chase would take 1 additional. So then she takes 2. Then she's almost useless.
Yeah, she's off the top 2 clicks where she generates
off the top 2 clicks, which is that's main. That's really what it is. And she has no leadership. She has no outwit. She still has the you can't use powers, you can't be whatever. But and also the rolling 4s and whatever. But if you're pulse waving, it doesn't matter. The team has so much perplex. It's crazy because Valeria Von Doom has 1 perplex. Valeria has basically 2 perplexes, and Doom has 2 perplex as well. So there's essentially 5 perplexes, even though it's only from 3 sources. Because
that's a lot.
Franklin and Valeria Von Doom both have other Battle World other. So Doom can perplex up their defense by 2 or attack by 2. And there would be games where I would use Franklin, just pump him up by 2, and then just double incap someone.
Oof.
Like double incap 2 people, so that like I can get temp. So that let's say Captain Marvel moved up, then I can just use the incap, and then I get 2 tokens on her. Now she can't do anything. And then if I pulse wave with Doom, then now they're stuck, and I get another turn. Other thing is Valeria can pick TK, and also what I've done with her, which is crazy. I did this against Alyssa, and she didn't see it coming because she was so focused on Doom. She positioned in a way where she was within 3 of Valeria Richards, but all my guys were 4 away. Okay. So she went so much into killing God Emperor Doom that she forgot that Valeria Richards can also pick Pulse Wave. So I just moved baby Valeria Von Doom, sidestepped her to perplex attack to 11 and just Pulse Wave the team. Oof. And then boom, everybody takes 1. And then what in that game what it did was that it put Voyager off of outwit, which now gave me my powers back, and I was able to do something.
Do your stuff.
Then, do my stuff, and it's like crap. So they had to go kill Valeria Richards. If not, I'm just gonna push and pulse wave again.
Why not, right?
Exactly. And Doom was on the last click, and then between the charging with a 12 attack, steal energy, killing Medusa, he heals 2, right? He heals 1 for the steal energy, and he heals another one for killing. So then he goes back up past the stop click, which means you got to hit him back to the stop click again, and then he has another stop click. So at that point, you can't. You essentially can't win.
That resilience is.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And then same with Franklin. Franklin was the one that died all the time. Out of all of them, he died the quickest because I would put him up there with a 20. I would just perplex defense, just run up there.
Yeah.
And then I would look, it would take their whole turn to kill him against the Widows, and he always died against all the Widows. But because that happened, they're within range of Doom, and then Doom just wrecks them. Because between Doom and Valeria's spin and influence, I'm doing so much damage And at that point, I need them to waste the Captain Marvel Chewie, because it's scary, right? Because I also think it's a trap, that it's a false sense of security for Chewie and Captain Marvel, because you think between her hyper and Chewie's flurry and blades and perplex prob that you can like almost solo a team. But every round it didn't happen, because either they missed or you just don't roll high enough on blades.
Yeah, there's
because
a lot of factors of rolling.
Yeah, so the more you roll and needing to hit things, that like if you need to hit something like 3 times and you have to roll it a bunch, like if you need to hit 3 in a row of something, there's just gonna more chances of missing because you have to do it multiple times. Now it's different if you need to only hit it 1 time with a bunch of rerolls. That's different. But if you need, like against Franklin, you're gonna have to hit him once to the stop click, once to the other stop click, and then third one to kill him. That's 3 rolls, and then each one his defense goes up, right? He goes to 20 or 19.
Mm-hmm.
It goes from 18 to 20 to 19. And if I'm perplexing defense up by 2, you have to burn the Black Widow tradecraft on him. You have to. If not, you got to hit a 22 in the next attack. That's not happening. There's no way.
It's not worth.
Also, Franklin. Yeah. Also, that means Franklin can also like theme team prob too. So you need to make sure he can't use prob as well. But then he dies, and then now everybody's within 4 of Doom or 5, and then his running shot pulse wave, and then Valeria goes boom, boom, boom. And then it's really, really hard because there's no more Chewie. B, Captain Marvel doesn't have the ping anymore. Yeah. And now you just have to fight. You have to fight Emperor Doom, basically by yourself. And the funny thing in those matches is the Doombot and the Doctor Doom, when they follow up at the end, they just end up doing more damage because they spend so much time trying to get to Emperor Doom that Doombot and Baby Doom can also attack, because they're like 11,
start generating things.
Yeah, but also like Baby Doom is an 11 attack, right? And if you perplex with Valeria to 13, he can just punch Captain Marvel off of that stuff. Or if you perplex the Doombot to a 12 attack and he running shots next to Doom, he's like a 12 attack for 4 damage enhancement, right? With the enhancement. So it's the team is very resilient. I didn't realize that until we were testing it more and more. That's when at first it was just like, I just want to try something out. And then when I realized that between Big Doom and Franklin, that's a lot of defense and a lot of stop clicks and a lot of prob. So
yeah, no, it's a lot to chew through.
Yeah, it's a lot, dude. And then surprisingly, I picked only one time. No, I never picked even when I won map, I didn't pick the Doom's Castle.
Okay.
It's weird. I would always pick the WWE Arena, as long as I had to see that they don't have barrier, because I need to pulse wave with Doom, right?
Yeah, you have to see everything.
Yeah, I need to see everything.
So Doom Castle, you get messed up with the pillars.
Exactly, right? Exactly. And also, like, it's an easy way for me to like get their objects, because they just have to put it out there. But when I would lose map, which was a lot, because I'm only +5, the free once per game free leadership success on Baby Doom was actually really big, because it would either take a token off of Big Doom, or I would generate a Doombot to mastermind to with my Baby Doom, or to help protect against Big Doom, because the Doombot has that ability where you have to attack it if dead, right? It's a 4-5 exactly. So they have to always be careful of that. But it was a lot of fun to play.
It looks fun. Really, I haven't seen really a team like this.
Yeah, it seems very like innocuous, just whatever. But then the other thing too is the colossal stamina with Doom, that like out tempos them, because it goes something like this: like they'll move, I'll move, so we each have a token. They do their thing, and then I do my thing. We both have 2 tokens. Their turn, they have to clear. On my turn, I can push again and push and keep, and that's how it would gain tempo.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I would colossal stamina go, and then that gives me the extra attack that I need to like knock something out. So then I heal, because then he takes damage, but then he heals 1. So then he goes right back up.
Yeah, that's good. So, like he's just endlessly cycling himself to heal.
Yeah, and also little things like Valeria randomly killing people with the spin, can it'll token her for sure, but it can heal Franklin off of the stop click, or it can heal Doom off the stop click because she's killing them.
Okay.
Provided that they're standard characters, like Pogs don't matter. But like there would be a game where like she would spin Micron to die, and then Doom has 2 tokens on the stop click, and he heals one up because she killed someone, and then Doom can kill someone with the Steel Energy, heal back up, and then through the team ability Franklin would heal off of the stop click. Now he goes back up one, and now they it starts all over again.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's
really good synergy.
In the top 4, I was telling you, I played the best game I ever played in Clicks. I played against a Spider Family team, and it was at the I thought I did an amazing job. I probably did maybe I did 2 clicks of damage, Pulse Wave, Valeria with the influence knockback to the entire team. So he has 6 guys. I did 12 damage.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, because I did 1 to everybody, and then I positioned in a way that when Doom knocks them back with the influence, Valeria can see each one. Because I can order how the knockback goes. Boom, boom, boom. That guy sees, this sees. So they'd all take 1. I did 12 damage on that Pulse Wave. All right. Keep in mind the Spider-Man family it's a really sick team. It's a Leo Venom at full, Spider Pharaoh, Gwen, Daniel Burkhart, which is Mysterio, Flash Thompson. So there's no super senses, no shape change, no stealth. And then the last one was Black Leopard. Black Leopard was a huge one, by the way. Ugh. But after I did that, I kind of overextended because I wanted to get this combo off because I was to be like I thought I'd be able to handle it, but I didn't realize how strong the team was because of all the autonomous. So
dude, they get a lot done in a turn.
Yeah, he ended up getting the 8 he needed to support with Gwen Stacy when she goes to support. Heals Flash Thompson at top click. Flash Thompson sidesteps, close combat expert, +2 to damage, and kills my Valeria.
Oh my god.
So I was like, okay, we're good. And then he flurries me with because now I hit Leo DeVenom into flurry. He charge flurries, gets me to the stop click, and then he hits with Iron Pharaoh, hits me to the last click, and then it hits with a
Spider Pharaoh.
Spider Pharaoh, and then hits me with what's his name? Black Leopard.
Oh jeez.
Or something. He hits me with another person.
Yeah.
So it kills it. So that was my turn where I got him, and he killed Valeria and Big Doom in 1 turn. Damn. So I thought, oh crap, I'm behind, but it's okay because his team's all hurt, and I still have Franklin. So Franklin starts doing some work. However, he has so I had already popped Mysterio, Daniel Burkhan to Mysterio, and he's able to illusion generator me. Like he gets me 2 shape changes. So 2 things come out, and then eventually what happens is he gets Franklin. Like Franklin's on the stop click, and he needs a 9 and an 8. He needs a 9 and an 8 with 1 prob on his side and 1 prob on my side. And I need to miss my improv rolls. He hits him. Franklin's dead. So at this point, at this point, I only have Dr. Doom, Baby Doom on top click with 1 Doombot.
Oh my god!
And he has Ghost Spider because Gwen turned into Ghost Spider already, she's really good, by the way. He has Mysterio, who turned, and then he has Flash Thompson on 2 clicks down or whatever, and then he has Spider Fair. So and he has a Leo DeVenom. So he has and then two generator illusion guys.
Yeah. Oh, geez, that's a lot.
He has 5 or 6 guys on the board, and I only have Doom and Doombot. So I use the once per game free leadership, and I succeed to get a Doombot because I need to beat up my defenses. And then I miss all 3 attacks on either his Mysterio, Leo DeVenom, or Ghost Spider. I miss all 3 because I was trying to energy explosion, whatever. Yeah. I was like, I thought, I really thought, when Franklin died, I was like, okay, well, I'm probably going to concede, right? Because he has almost 300 points, and I'm like,
Overwhelming
there's no
force.
way, right? And then I go, wait a minute, I have Trouble Alert. And at this point, we had been playing a while because we've been doing it a lot. And I call out Firestorm, and I need a Miracle 8 to through Super Senses, and I hit the Venom, and he takes 4 because of the enhancement.
Oh, nice.
So that kills the Venom, Leo the Venom. And I was like, okay, so I have a chance. And then he proceeds to just like chew through my Doombots with like Ghost Spider, and I was like, okay, so now my Doombots are dead, and now it's down to basically Doom and Firestorm. I missed the roll on Firestorm, so he takes 1 damage, which is fine. And then but then the good thing is I roll a leadership the next turn. I get a Doombot again.
Yes.
And then this time but he rolls leadership. He rolls the shape change again with Mysterio. I was like, crap. Luckily on my end, he's only able to kill 1 more Doombot. And then so I roll another leadership. I get another Doombot. But because he kept everybody together, I just kept energy exploding with everybody. And then I eventually killed Mysterio. I pop Flash, and he turns into Agent Venom.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, it's just Doombot. And no, it's just Doom. It's just Doom by myself. 2 clicks down, he's on Outwit. And he has to clear. So he clears. And then I roll because Firestorm's dead. I roll the leadership again.
Oh my god!
And I get the
3 in a row.
Yeah, I get 3 in a row, and I get the Doombot again. But remember, my Doom is pushed, so I needed that leadership. So then I was like, okay, get 1 more shot. I rolled for Energy Explosion. The Energy Explosion would kill Ghost Spider, and it would put the Venom into like the Agent Venom into like the last click.
Yeah.
Or second to last click, whatever. I miss, so I was like, well, now I'm dead, right? I'm for sure dead. So I sidestep away. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. He needs a 6 on. He needs a 6 and a 5. No, he needs a 6 with. Yeah, he needs a 6 and a 5. Misses with Ghost Spider. Misses with Venom.
Oh my god!
And I was like, what's going on here? So I was like, look, I'm gonna push my Doombot. I get the miracle hit, and I put Flash on the second to last click, and I killed Ghost Spider because he kept them together, and that was like a mistake, I think, because I can't Doombot, and I just have to Energy Explosion. That's more damage. So I killed Ghost Spider. I was like, wait a minute, I think I could do this. So he has 1 more chance. He comes up because remember at this point what's his name as Flurry, Ancient Venom. Mm-hmm. He flurries. He needs a 6. 5. So my turn, I was like, well, crap, he's just gonna push him. So my turn, I push, Energy Explosion, hit, he's dead.
Oh my god.
That was the craziest, and everybody that was watching was like, what the, oh my god, they're just like, that was just crazy. That was the most intense, fun game I've ever played, man. Like, it was so back and forth. We played a lot of turns. We just kept going back and forth. It was cool. We probably played maybe 10 turns.
Nice.
Because there was a lot of misses, because there's a lot of rollouts on his end, right? He has Super Sense and Shape Change. And on my end, I when he hits my guys, they all have deflection. So he just needs to hit like 8s and 9s.
Yeah.
So he's gonna miss. He's gonna hit whatever. And then so he finally came up. That's when he finally came up with Ghost Spider. I was like, I'm just gonna punch instead of shooting you. And then, but that's when I get my leadership roles. I was like, wow. But the game was really fun because we had a lot of play, even though like our guys are basically dead, right? The alter ego, the secret identity was able to get more play because then you bring extra guys like back basically. And because my Doom has the leadership, you can bring Doombots. I have more play because I get more Doombots.
Yeah.
He probably killed like 4 Doombots, but I was joking. I was like, I guess we all find out who the real Doom is because the one in the white was the imposter in this game. The real one was this little one that was just
the little guy.
Yeah, it was huge, man. I rolled 3 leaderships in a row. I mean, granted, throughout the tournament, I always had to use, in order for me to get a Doombot in every one of my games that I played before that, except for one, I had to auto succeed to generate it. So
Yeah.
finally, after 8 rounds, I get it 3 in a row. I think
the dice came around.
I think that's probably par for the course, considering maybe like 30 turns or whatever. I don't get one.
Yeah.
So, but granted,
Came when you needed it.
Some of those games don't go long enough for me to get this, because some of the games are only like 4 turns.
Okay.
Because Doom's just brutal. Like God Doom's crazy if he goes off. But so Alyssa and I played in the finals, and we tested that a bunch. We played 3 times before that, and then we also played in the tournament, and I won every time. And even when I would make a mistake, she still can't win. So I said, look, let's get food so we don't have to play this game. I get the win, but you get first picks. Or we could play. We don't get food. I beat you, and then you don't get first pick. I still get the win, but you don't get first pick this time. I mean, you know how this plays out. I made that mistake, and you still can't do it. But the other 2 times it wasn't close because I shelled up correctly.
Yeah.
And all it takes for that matchup is I need Doom to be able to attack with the Influence Ring. The game's done. Because they're going to spread. They're going to get hit. But the other thing too is, and this happened in multiple games, Franklin was an all-star by turning blocking into water and turning clear into blocking for Doom to influence them into the wall.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like one of the moves I would do is I would set up a wall. I would phase over Franklin, set the wall up, and then when Doom influences, they would take one and then knock into the wall. That's how I would hit. That's how I would get Black Widow off of the 2 clicks.
Nice.
Little things like that. Or that's how I would get, if it worked out this way, that's how I would get Captain Marvel onto the stop click, because she would take one and then take another one onto the stop. If he was clumped up. But against Ancient Hold, Franklin is definitely an all-star, because I hate that map is dumb. But I just kept turning
general
walls.
consensus.
I just kept turning the blocking terrains into water.
There you go.
So I would go over, I would phase, turn into water, and then I would running shot and shoot like a Wendigo. And then the next turn, I would turn it back into a brown, so that he can't come through, right?
Yeah.
And my God. He can't retail because Valeria kills him.
Yeah.
So
you can try.
That match, I was able to win just because of that. Like I broke a couple walls, and then I turned it over to a water. So that was cool. It was a great event. Victor Mueller ran it.
Nice.
But he it was good. It was smooth. I think everybody had a good time. So
sweet. No, you said 22 people.
Yeah. And Ben,
that's a really big turnout for these days.
Got third. Ben Bilecki.
Who did? Oh, nice! Yeah. Congrats, Ben.
Yeah, he got third, and he was playing the 2 Captain Marvel, Black Widow. It's funny is like Alyssa's team is built to beat Black Widow teams.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I was like, just beat the Black Widow team so we can, and my team is designed to beat basically like hard to hit teams, because it's Pulse Wave.
Yeah.
So like let's say they're shelling up their defense. Like for example, if you're playing Black Leopard, I just Pulse Wave Black Leopard and you're dead. Right.
It's not nice.
Like I've done that before where I've like perplex damage to 6 and just Pulse Wave Black Leopard. Even if there's like a defense, even if the defense is like a 20 because of the defend, or 19 or whatever, it's still a 14 on 19, because I would perplex damage with Valeria, perplex damage with Doom, and then Valeria Richards would perplex attack to 14. So even if they're defending, even if it was defending, it would be a 14 on 19 with his own prob, and that's for 6 damage, so he would just die.
Yeah. No, 14 on 19 is okay.
Yeah, that's exactly. And then not only does he have his own prob, but like the rest of the team have probs. So, yeah, it was definitely fun. I'm glad that we went, and that was it. So that's a little report for Rock States. I know that some places are starting to do their states events, and I'm glad Arizona did theirs. So
congrats again, bud.
Yeah, thanks, dude. It was fun, man. I think Doom is definitely not only playable. I think it's if you play it right, it's definitely tier one because that a team like that can get around Vulture because he can't kill Franklin. If you can protect like your backline,
Yeah.
guys, he can't kill Doom and he can't kill Franklin in one go, so he won't go.
They'll be stuck there.
Yeah.
And then you come in pulse wave.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That's basically the move. All right. Oh, all right. Enough of that. On to the more important matters.
Some Bronze Age stuff. All right. Let's see.
Let's go over the MOCs that we missed out because we missed last week.
Yeah.
This is gonna set up the event coming up. So we got Spider Family, right?
So this is the first week we allowed Spider Family to be legal for our MOCs. And Robert came swinging out with those double 1776s.
Yep. Plus 10. Jesus.
Yeah. And I just think people weren't ready for that because they weren't prepared to only have 2 actions.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a thing. And I mean, it is a thing right now because there's a few 1776s. Mm-hmm. Especially in a format with ID cards, it's hard because you're spending 1 action to call in and then another action attacking with the call in, and now you don't get nothing else.
Yeah, you're done.
No. So for sure. A team like this,
he has a green battery.
Yeah, so
you're getting 1 free action, and so
it's complete lockdown.
Yeah, it's hard to.
We'll
do
see
stuff.
how. I feel like you can. I feel like it's you can people can handle this because if you look at the teams like this, at least they're all
little people.
They're all little people. So if you can do incidental damage, they actually have to be able to kill you. But if you get like multi-target stuff, you can start killing things with just 1 attack. Yeah. Like let's say you're playing power plant and you have 2 bolts and you give the electroblast ring. That's 3 bolts. You're running shot. You can kill all 3 Supermen. You can kill like 3 Brainiacs or 2 Supermen, whatever, right? And then now they got to come out and do something. So, and that's just with 1 action. So, I think, although it's really good, I feel like there's a way around. I mean, we'll talk about it later because there are ways around it because some of them have already lost. So,
yeah, Rob did really well with it week 1, and then he's struggled.
It's a known commodity because it's a known commodity now. People should be able to plan against it.
Yeah, which Wes did.
Yeah, only 2.
I only need 2 people. And
you can't do anything.
So Jakeem and Amazo, which I think is a really good combo. Jakeem can pick whatever powers Amazo can copy. So basically, Amazo's only taking 1 unless he's getting pulse waved or widowed.
And then the Phoenix Force is there.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he clicks up pretty fast. He has them on the running shot move click.
Yeah.
And then we decided that these teams were here, right? Then this is what
just happened this weekend, right?
Yeah, this is the one that happened last week. Okay. So Brian, this is last Thursday. So Brian,
another one that stopped 1776.
Yeah,
because he just gets action plus action total, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
whatever. So I think after everything, he was still net neutral. Like he still had like 3 or 4 actions.
What does Fate give you? It gives you +2.
I believe so, right? Yeah. If you have so many, getting, +1.
So
if you have.
So he's getting 4, right?
So he has leadership, right? Because someone has leadership. Power Woman, and then from the Fate.
Oh, the Fate gives you what? What does the Fate give you? Is it +1 action total or 2?
I think it depends on how many you're using. Let's look. Does this
Fate?
All right. During force construction, you may add Dr. Fate at 10 points. If you also have Dr. Fate at 60 points for all characters with this trait, 2 to 4, you get +1 action total, and if you have 5 or more, you get 2. So he is getting he's getting +1 at this point from here. So does Amanda Waller have leadership?
Wait, he has. What are you talking about? He has 5 guys, correct? So that's +2.
5 fates. You're right. Yeah.
and he has power movement is +1, so it's 3. Amanda Waller has leadership, so he has 6 -2, so he still has
he's a
4.
Yeah,
That's actually +1 from normal.
yeah.
And that's probably more than enough for him to do what he needs to do. 4 actions.
It's just Batmaning people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because he has the power plant.
Yeah.
So he's just flame blast first turn, go.
Boom. Yeah.
And he's got a ton of enhancement around because of the fates. So he's hitting for 4 first turn.
Nice. Yeah, that seems solid, man. That seems definitely solid.
And Paul Cote won last Sunday with Undertaker Mini Shredder, Mole Man, Wendigo.
It's the return of the Mini, right? Because Shredders haven't really been seen much.
So the new
Mini, is that the Mole Man that gives the +1
Mm-hmm.
like they have free move one?
This one.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Blue battery.
This is a thing.
Yeah, Undertaker's so good. Such a good calling battery.
Finally, another WWE guy, right?
Yeah. All right, and then we had a trial out in Hamburg, New York.
First one. Shout out to Joe and Weston Steiner for running the event, man. Thanks, buddy. For being a pioneer out there running the first Bronze Age event. They had a decent showing considering nobody plays the format and we're in a pandemic.
Yeah.
Joe Pangrazio, he runs Clicks Nexus. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of Clicks Nexus.
It's his little saying. He always says, "Have you heard of it?" But he's also a team champ, man. So team world champ. So he is a world champion.
Nice.
And he won with Monster +6 with, we just talked about it, Mini and Mole Man.
It's good. He's got Surtur. Yeah.
Dude, you know what's cool about this team is he can get 4 moves out of Mini because he can do Mini's regular move, right step, that's 2, Mole Man free move, and then he can Mole Man mind control move. That's awesome. You know, because you can't. So think about it. Because you can't play 2 mini shredders. Yeah. This is like as close you can get to playing 2 mini shredders, right? Because it's 97 points.
Oh my god. Yeah. Just keep ping.
That's pretty cool, huh? And alternatively, Mole Man can get Wendigo to go off really, really quickly because if there is if he does attack and they get a wound token, Mole Man can mind control Wendigo to move. And after Wendigo moves, he attacks, and then he gets his regular move attack, and then he can sidestep, whatever, all that.
So he gives him some reach.
Yes. So, awesome team with Mole Man from Galactic Guardians. Price check. It's only $1, guys, so you should probably pick that up if you're playing Wendigos for real.
Solid.
That seems like a really good thing. But what's awesome about this? Keep playing. Look at his ID cards. This shows you that you can play budget.
Yeah, the Captain America Resilient.
Also gives Mini.
Say that again.
Also gives Mini a move.
Yes.
So you can move like 5
times. Good. Yeah, Star Green Lantern. I like it.
Yeah, but this shows you. I'm saying is like look at the budget sideline, right?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
Green Lantern 36 is not. He's like $2-3. Sandman's $2-3. Star Green Lantern's a few bucks, and Captain Resilient's under 10, right? And then the ID cards are even less. They're all like the Captain America, Sandman, Green Lantern are maybe it's under $10 for all of them. And your sideline for this is maybe $15. So you're
minus the troublemakers.
Yeah, if you're just doing that, so you're playing. I'm just talking for the ID cards stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So you for like under $30. You can have a full
competitive sideline.
Yes, without having to play like, you can play Green Arrow and all that stuff, but there are more than just that, which is what I like. And also, I know I put Violet Power Battery, but it's actually Black Power Battery. Yeah. It's just he played the
Violet Ring.
Yes, because
he played a couple different things.
Yeah.
I don't think he had a full battery.
No. I mean, it's only 5, or no, it's only 4. It's 4. Are you talking about full battery like all 6, or are you talking about with all the
constructs? Because he had different color constructs too.
Oh yeah, okay, that's what you mean by full. All right, because full would mean playing all 6.
Correct. My apologies.
So yeah, so he
Complete
had all
collection.
different. So the only thing that matters is just the ring at this point, right? Because he's only using it for the shape change mystics.
It's really good.
So that's awesome. And he said he uses the poison. If you read, he also has his report up too. So actually go to the homepage of this, the Open Series homepage. I put the link up there. Or you could look there too. That's fine. Either one. Just pick one. Yeah. So scroll. No. Go back up.
Nope.
It's on the header, like that one.
This one?
No. Yeah, it's one of those.
Yep, there it is.
Maybe is that it? There it is. Monster Mesh. Boom! Look at that.
Nice. I'll have to catch up on it. I've been incapacitated for like 2 days.
Yes. Oh man. Well, you maybe lost some weight. That's good. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I haven't eaten anything for like 2 days. Yeah, dude, solid. And look at that sexy map.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what we got, and let's see what, I guess now that's a segue into our qualifier, right?
Hey. All right.
So we got 28 players, 7 pods, which is really good. The goal, we wanted 32. We'll take 28 all day. $5 entry. Pricing is a little bit lower because and it was, obviously we had to give out a lot last time just to get people to come in. But this one's for the Clock Tower map, which is the Back to the Future map. And those are the pods.
Looks like some of the games have already gone underway.
Any teams have you seen any teams that kind of caught your eye that you want to talk about? There's one that I want to bring up after, which is I think is really cool.
I remember Zach's back playing the bug, and I thought that was awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm a big fan of Kevin's team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, not offhand. Do you want to?
So yeah. Okay. So bring up George's list. Number 1. George's list number 1. Pod A. Yeah. I think this is awesome.
You see that? Yeah.
Yes. He is playing a Lex team, but he decided to split up the Lex from the 100, 200 to 100 to 2 100s. And he's playing 4 Brainiacs. It's a +6 bonus. He's got the new 52 ATA, which is leadership +1. So each of the Lexes can leadership on a 4, 5, 6.
Smart.
He's playing Pandora's Box. Go down a little bit. He's playing Lust Gluttony, right? And the Gluttony is there to I think that's the one that clears blocking terrain. But if you go down, he's playing Venom Symbiote because he needs to get plasticity on both of his guys.
Got it.
Because that way, if you do try to lock him down, he at least has plasticity to sidestep on both of them, so that he can get away.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a crap load of outwits, right? He's got 6 outwits on the team.
Yeah. And
the Gamma Bomb is there in case anybody's trying to turtle. The Gamma Bomb will just blow you up.
Yeah.
If you're playing, that means it's going to kill your Retaliators. It's going to kill all your 1 point, like all your like 1-click guys that don't have
Brainiacs, your Supermans.
Yeah. Supermans, like Tri-Sentinels, Surters, whatever. That means you have to come out. And if you come out, that's when he calls in his suite of ID cards. And look at this firepower that he has.
Yeah. He's got 5 ID cards: Green Arrow, Widow, level 7, Double Storm.
And Storm, right?
Yeah.
What's cool here is
I haven't seen Double Storm in a while. I like it.
He can call in the Chase Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
So the Chase Black Widow is pretty gross, because then they won't be able to use they won't be able to use their stats won't go up, and that means they can just hit, and he can just make a recruit. Really cool. 2 Storms with the Pulse Wave. He's got Green Arrow for the the auto hit basically. And let's take a look at his shield level 7 options.
Yeah. So he's got Becky, Hawkeye, War Machine. This is the new War Machine, right? Yeah, the parallel to a
So
Punisher.
this War Machine is awesome. I saw him. He basically gets a flurry from range if he hits.
Nice.
Because he has perplex. He can running shot and hit. I think he's only 90 points or something like that.
Lower.
But he can running shot pen blast. And then when he hits, he has the target lock token on them, which means he can just make an attack on that guy with the target lock.
Nice.
So it's kind of like a free attack, or basically flurry from range. And he's doing 4 up top, so he's doing quite a bit.
Yes.
And then Hawkeye's there, obviously, for the little teams. And then Peggy Carter, she's pretty brutal because it's hard to kill her, number one, and you're gonna get Becky, just a free
Dropper.
Thing. That's awesome.
Well-rounded team.
I'm surprised that he didn't have the the Hulk that has the the Nighthawk killer. Yeah, the Nighthawk killer.
That's a good one. But Nighthawk's been so out of
that's true. So maybe he just didn't. He just you know what? I don't worry about Nighthawk because I'll just pulse him if I need to. Which brings me to his game against Jonathan, because Jonathan was playing the 1776 team.
Okay.
And I don't know. I really don't know what. Do you remember when Jonathan was playing against Matt Esbrook?
Yeah, they were staring at each other.
You're staring at each other. Well, George isn't Matt.
Yeah.
So Jonathan decided he was just going to stare at him and wait until the Gamma Bomb goes off. Keep in mind that he's playing Nighthawk Prime, who's soft to Gamma Bomb.
Yeah.
1776 only has toughness, so he's going to take 2. And then I don't know who else is on the. I guess you could bring up whatever, but the point.
Here's
the Gamma Bomb goes off.
Star Fox. Oh yeah.
Star Fox. Yeah. So he's soft to it too.
And an old woman.
Old woman. So all of that, they're all soft. Okay. So they all take 3, and Star Fox is only 5 clicks, correct? So this is kind of like what happened, and I saw this happening. We were talking because we were watching the stream, and I was like, man, I if Jonathan just had to anything is better than just waiting to die.
Yeah.
Fight. Go out there and fight. Do something. Don't just wait. Because what he did was he just buried up the whole game. I don't think he made one attack. Or maybe he made one attack. But he just buried up the whole game. Gamma Bomb goes off. George comes. So everybody takes. So Star Fox takes 3. Nighthawk takes 3. And the 1776ers take 2. Well, Storm comes in, pulse waves, knockback. You're going to hit Star Fox for 1. He's going to hit the wall. After that, he's going to die. Nighthawk takes 1, hits the wall, dies, right? Because they're both 5 clicks. You're going to hit the 1776s for 1, and then they get hit into the wall.
Stop click.
Take 1. They're both going to be a stop click. Well,
no,
but they're going to be there. But then now what happens is the next turn, you're just going to do the same thing with Storm. Again. Yeah. So I was like, man, I wish he just would have came out and just fought, because George was like, I'm just, because I'm in the game when he passed, George goes, look, I'm just gonna pass my turn until the Gamma Bomb goes off. So he was basically saying either you come out of there or we just wait until it goes off. He waited until it went off, and I was like, no, that's not
that's not the right move.
Because then you're not giving yourself a chance to win, right? Because you're just waiting.
Yeah, it's like maybe Jonathan was unfamiliar with the Gamma Bomb.
No. He asked. He goes, "What does it go through walls? Does it do this?" I mean, he knows it does 3 damage. He's played in our bronze events. He knows that people play it. But I think he just didn't know what to do against the Lexus because you can't see him.
Yeah.
So I guess that would be something. But if that was the case, I would have just ran up there and based them. Be like, look, either I die back here doing nothing, or I die up here trying something.
Yeah, or at least get some points.
Yes.
So that you're not getting a 0 loss for the rest of your games.
At least maybe the Brainiacs will do something.
Because George has a lot of killable points. Like he's got at least 40 here.
He's got 40.
And then whatever IDs he puts out, minus the Days of Future Past one from Storm, you have potential to kill.
Exactly. And then also the Gamma Bomb is 5 more points. So if you can just... that's a solid, 60, 80 points or whatever that you can get.
And
that
he has like a lot of figures. He could literally like try and surround a Lex.
yes, or at the right, or so at the very least, like try to disarm the gamma bomb so you don't just get blown up.
Yeah.
Right. But
bury around the gamma bomb if you have to.
Yeah. So that's why the whole point of that was because we were talking about 1776.
Yeah.
And George's team has the perfect answer for it. Because his turn, a lot of like if you really need to, his turn is this: sidestep with the Luthors, call a storm in, and the storm running shots, and you're done. Next turn, you do the same thing with the other Lex, with another storm, and then you're done. Eventually, you're going to kill 1776, and then you're going to get the third action because you have 2 leaderships. And then at that point, the Brainiacs can move. So this was one of the teams I think. I mean, he's 2-0 right now.
Yeah, nice.
Very close game against the Shredders. So this could be a team in the running, I think, because I don't know how many people are playing Pulse Wave, and this is why I know you opted to put was it Black Widow?
Yeah,
but I think Black Canary would have been better.
Okay.
Because Kevin's like, I can't do anything. Because once they like triple outwit, like I'm gonna outwit your sidestep, I'm gonna outwit your hyper, I'm gonna outwit your charge or whatever. He's like, he can't do anything, so you have to walk. I was like, well, if he just has Black Canary, at least he can pulse wave them off of the building.
Yeah. Okay.
At least it's a shot, you know what I mean? Because those Lexes are only a 17 defense, I think.
And I might opt for the Iceman ID and go that route.
Yes. Do you remember that was the reason why it was on there in the first place, was because of Lex?
But so he fell out of favor.
But now you have 2 options for Pulse Wave. So then you can go Iceman and then Black Canary.
I need the Widows there, though, to get rid of that unoutwittable Invincible.
Okay. I get it. Oh, on like, but what's a team out there that has that that's going to be hard?
And I'm more worried about
I guess any of those big guys.
Unoutwittable Invincible than Lex.
Yeah,
I'm going
but
to see more unoutwittable Invincible than Lex's.
But who? Okay, but who?
I ran into God Doom the other day in Bronze.
Okay.
And then it's just situationally helpful. It's to replace the 30-point one, the Prime, because I can't run 2 Primes.
Yeah, for the yeah, I get it.
So it's still the same trick, just it's more utility now that there's different figures I can opt in with her. Because I just put the 3 on the sideline.
For
want to prevent like retals or someone coming, like a carry in team, like a 005 will prevent like Josepha's team from carrying everyone in, right?
Yeah, that's true.
009 will get rid of the team abilities, or like Dark Side if I run against the Dark Side. And then 001 I can move.
Well, you know what? I don't think Dark Side is good in this format.
Yeah.
Like that's why nobody's playing them. Right?
Example.
Like you got to look what
that example.
Yeah, right. But Doom is one because someone could play Doom. I could see that one at 200. I just don't think that. I mean, like for me, I was already fully expecting there would be 2 Lex teams because I thought Richard would play Lex again.
Okay.
Because this is also one of the things how like you can win is if you predict it correctly. If you predict that you're like, okay, for example, I went to Arizona. I predicted a bunch of Black Widows. My team beats Black Widows. Right? Yeah. So I'm gonna expect that. So I built the team for it and I could beat it. If you thought you're gonna see a lot of Invincible, then that's a sound thing. But thing is, I don't think there would have been that many in this format.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people opting for like little pieces, right? Because think about it, tentpole is not good against Black Widow, right? So because of that, people should shy away from Black Widow. Now the only one that can stop it is Lex, which is why I thought I would see Richard and George would bring those Lex teams. So if you think that you can beat all the other little teams, dude, there's a lot of little teams out there.
Okay.
So like the Shredders would be able to eat everything. The only thing you can't eat is Lex. So you would have to pulse him. But that's also just what I thought. But then again, I think George is the only one playing Lex.
Yeah.
Wait, what's Richard playing?
Oh, Richard's another team that I like. We'll get to him in a little bit.
Okay. Let's look
at our other pods. Anyone pod B. Speaking of Richard.
Okay, let's look at his.
All right.
Dude, I really thought he was going to bring back Lex because it's really good in this format. Oh yeah, Null. Oh yeah, here we go.
Double Null.
Dude, that's awesome.
He's got 3 IDs with his protester, and then he's running a black power battery.
The steel energy, that's awesome, dude. I like it.
And then his ID suite, super simple to the point, and 2 figures can handle the double 1776s.
Yes,
so I think
so he's in the same boat as like Wes. Like, look, I'll play 2 guys.
That's all I need.
And these 2 guys are going to be so hard to fight that you can't. That you're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, like the sniper rifle on one of these guys. Oh my god.
Wait, but is the sword only for close, or is it for any attack?
I think it's just for any attacks.
Necro. Type in Necro, I guess. Or I guess you could scroll down, I guess.
When this character makes a close attack. Oh yeah, opposing characters can't use shape change.
Oh yeah. So it doesn't work.
Oop. That's not as good.
Whatever. He's still using the. I mean, he's still doing the. He's probably just charging in anyway, or whatever. The other one I wanted to look at was where is he? Dylan Disney. This team is sick. I think we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that's an awesome. Yeah, look at this.
Dude.
If you want to talk about an all-in strategy where your strategy 100%. Is purely to go into the Venom Groot Von Valeria trick, this is the team for you. Okay.
What does this Red Tornado do? This came out before my time. Let's look at Red Tornado.
I had it for a call-in my Quinjet team that I won with, so it's good.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Red Tornado can use Force Blast as normal or as a free action. So can you do both or just the one? Just the one, right? Okay. When she activates Force Blast after resolutions, if the target is still adjacent to her, deal that character 1 penetrating damage. Oof.
Like, that's cool and all, but it's like, that's if they have charge, okay? But now, the move is you sidestep and you move all the way as far as you can, carrying your guys, whatever, and then you do the free Force Blast, knocking them back 3 or 4 squares, and Groot and Valeria sees both of them. They're gonna take like 4 to 6 damage on the knockback.
Dude, that most people die.
And then that's 1 Red Tornado. Then you send the second one in. And you do it on another guy. Basically, if you roll a 2 or a 3, they're gonna take 4 or 6 damage. If you roll a 4, like what, we're not even talking about this anymore because they're taking 8. Right? So let's go back to the team. Let's see what she has. What he has on there. And double outwit, which means he can outwit probably the reflex or charge, right?
Yeah.
And let me guess what the storm calling is. Let me guess what the storm calling is. The prime. Is it the prime?
The prime.
Yes. Oh,
so she gets to move, knock back everyone.
I know what that's. You know what's crazy is like, even like when that happens and you hit one of them, you call in this storm and retail, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Then her retail after the fact is still just she gets to move people too, right? Or the free mind control.
It's free mind control, and then she can force blast as like within you force blast like 3 people within 6 range, or something like that.
Yeah, and then you roll the die and they go that far.
Oh my god! And then so it's more damage. This is such a cool team, and you know what's awesome too is whoever gets the bulldozer is even better. Because look what bulldozer does. So it's hard to kill too, right? Because they just don't die. Yeah, I guess just look up any bulldozer.
Any bulldozer. Yeah. So obviously they can use Force Blast. When it does, target. It may target an opposing character within 4 squares in line of fire. All characters adjacent to that opposing and all adjacent. Dude.
So
fucking.
You're like multi-target force blasting them, and you're doing it from 4, so you don't even have to be next to them.
Jeez. All right, that can get dirty. I think
That's pretty
he won his
sick,
first
right?
game, right?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
So, I saw the
Nice.
results. So I think this is the you know how we have shredders? This is like the shredders next level shredders,
Oh my god.
right? Because the shredders can only ping once, like per thing.
Yeah.
This can do like 3, 4, 5, 6 damage in one go.
It can do like 2 to 12 damage,
Oh God. Oh my
depending
God.
on where you lie. Yeah.
If I were him, you know what I would do just you want to go full all in, don't play the Black Widow ID and play Magneto IDs. And play the 25.1 that just places
The
them.
boops.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because then not only does he do that, like he can retail and then do that as well, and then attack, right? That's like Magneto can do 3 things.
Ugh,
right?
Yeah.
Because he can retail, he can pop, he can move them 1, and then he can replace them 1, and then he can attack regular.
And
That's 3 things he could do.
It's perfect for Valeria and Groot to call them in because they're low points.
Oh, I think that was a missed opportunity. But I think he was going for the can't be placed, kind of, right? Is that what Black Widow? Is that what he has down there? Or is it
I
the
think
30?
he has the 009 and the 0. What does 013 do?
I think that's the one that says they can't use team abilities and shit if they're in the. Is
No,
that
009
is that the one in the
the
white?
smoke cloud one.
Okay, the one in the white. The 13,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. I never used her that often.
Take a look. Is this the one that says can't be placed? Maybe within 6.
I think that's 5.
Or is it the generate somebody? Oh,
Quake.
it's the equipment.
Oh, it's the
No,
equipment one.
it's
That's
the
what it is.
equipment one.
Yeah, it never was the issue. Yeah, I never had an issue with that.
Let me
She's more
see,
useful
let
in
me see real
bronze.
quick.
So Black
Both
Widow.
you and your opponent. Hold on. That she doesn't work then, right?
So
Does she not
hits an
work?
opposing character.
No, because she's not part of a theme team.
That's right.
Unless he's only doing it to do the Quake to get the knockback, right?
That's what I'm thinking. The Quake with a knockback.
Because if you're
Like if he doesn't
playing
need
the
to get
other
rid
one,
of
you might as well play.
Invincible.
Right. Okay,
But
I see it.
It's probably
I can see it.
Yeah, there's a lot of utility in these
I
widows.
can see it.
Yeah, because 5 is the one. Yeah, it can't be placed with more than 6 squares.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that. And then there was one more team that let me look here. There was one more team that I saw that I think is really cool. We didn't really talk about Emilio, but let's look at Emilio's team. Because this is the defense shell team.
Oh, the 20D, right? Black Leopard.
So what he's doing here is it's a theme team, and he's playing. He's only hold on. He is a +4 theme. We have to change that. We have to let him know it's +4 only, because suited henchman doesn't count.
Doesn't count, yeah.
But what he's doing here is that Ant-Man does Chaos War 170. See, this is awesome. This is why bronze. Man, I totally forgot. You know, it's been a while, so now it's like nice to take a look at all this. But take a look at that Ant-Man from Chaos War.
It's 173.
Yeah. Ant-Man. Chaos War. It's weird. You're like, why this guy? But look at that first clip.
Yeah, the 20 defense. I remember this guy.
So what he's doing here is he's making him a 20 defense. He's using the 20 defense, and he's picking up the Legion ring because he has the Legion ring, right?
Yes. Yeah, I believe so. We talked about that.
And I think the Legion ring is a 3 through 6 rolling. There you go. And he has Gamma Bomb, so he could just shell up. But if he picks it up, he now has a 20 defend, and then he makes Black Leopard giant by picking up the pin particles, so he can see everyone, right?
Yes.
And because he does all that, you have to hit a 20, and you have a 10 attack only because of
Black Leopard only has a 10 attack.
And his Black Widow is playing is the one that says you can't use improved targeting to shoot them, correct?
Yes.
Which means they have to be close combat. Which now means Black Leopard can see you.
Yeah.
Which means you got to hit a 20 defense on like he's putting like henchman or Red Wing or lawyer in the front.
Yeah.
And you gotta punch one of them. That feels bad, right? Trying to hit a 20.
And Red Wing still has like 4 clicks, right? Like he's
3 clicks. He has toughness, so it's like it's not that easy to just kill that guy. And it's not like you're gonna outwit them because what he does is he puts the smoke cloud under the blacklight ring on them, which gives them all stealth. Okay. And then with Black Widow, she says you can't use improved targeting. Now they can't do anything. Shit. Oh, dude. And if you look at his ID, obviously his ID call-ins are all like this. He's basically an ID call-in team, right? Because he has like 6 guys.
Love this.
And
I don't know what Red Hulk does. What does Red Hulk do?
Let's see which Red Hulk. It's poison, but let's see which Red Hulk calling in. That's an interesting one. The common, the 50-point common.
Nice. Yeah.
He's got poison. Oh, dude. You know what his effect is? If he hasn't moved or been placed, he gets +1 attack and damage.
Okay, so he's kind of like the cheese stuff from Iron Fist.
Kind of like that, but there's a whole bunch of them that have that on
nice.
Fantastic Four set. So that Hulk is like 11 for 5 or oh my, is that right? Jesus. He's like 11 for 4, 11 for 5, whatever. But then you're burning a ring, and now he's doing he's like a 12 attack. What the fuck?
Yeah, so he starts out 11 for 4.
The other one, no, the other one.
This
he's
is calling him
at 50.
Oh, yeah, but he had him at 75.
50. Oh, he has him at 75. Oh, I guess you could call him either way. Either way, yeah. So, either way, then he'll be at 12. But he can do that one too because that one has poison if they get close.
Okay.
And at 50, that means Black Leopard can call him in.
True.
You know what I mean? So
probably better.
So if they're playing like, and the fact he can change them, right? He can change them between the two at the beginning of the game. If they're playing like a team that's a soft but up close, then you call this guy in because he's poisoning them, and then he's doing 11 for 5. But if you're calling like a bigger guy, then you do this guy. He's a 12 for 5, and you burn a ring. He's a 13 for 6. What?
Oh, geez.
That's a lot, right? 13 for 6 if you put a ring.
And you throw a light object in there.
They both have poison. I mean, they both have poison.
Yeah,
but,
poison all the way through.
You can call him the 50-point guy, though, like if you want Black Leopard. And then who else does he have? Who else is his ID card? Yeah, so see, this is another
Ronin.
one. It's like budget, right? Oh, Ronin.
Yeah,
he
Ronin,
could call him
Wolverine. Spider-Man. Haven't seen him in a while.
And Flash. Let's take a look at which Spider-Man and Flash he's playing.
Cosmic Spidey, okay.
All right.
He always plays this Flash.
He's playing the trash can Spidey.
Yeah.
Nice. Then he's playing the big Flash that just wrecks people.
Yeah, the rare from Rebirth, the flurry one.
See again now. Oh, and he's playing the Wolverine, the 003 from the
Fast Forces.
Fast Forces.
Everyone loves her. She's so good.
This is like the budget again. Another one. Like you don't have to play all those big ones. These are all budget. If you think about it, other than the Hawkeye, like Wolverine, Spider-Man, Red Hulk, and that Flash are all budget figures.
Yeah,
they're all like $2 or $3 or less. Some of them are $1 or less. That's awesome. So that's cool, man. And even the ID cards are not expensive because they're all cheap, obviously.
Yeah.
Bucky Barnes is awesome too. The reason why I like that he does the Bucky Barnes because you can't use shape change when as a inspiration.
It's very good.
Well, who's this Bucky Barnes guy?
Winter Soldier 100.
Oh, okay. From ABPI. Got it. Nice. Cool, man. Yeah. So that's the one. Those are the ones I wanted to look at. He's got the defend shell.
Yeah.
It's really smart. And it's only 4 people on his team, so the defend will actually work. Because usually the defend starts to break off when you have more than 4 people.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be you kind of want to be in a box formation, so all 4 of them are next to each other. Having a 5th guy means one of them is not next to somebody.
Yeah, it's sticking out.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Any other teams you wanted to check out?
That was it.
All right. One. Zax. Yeah, we haven't seen Zax in a while. Wanted to throw that one back out there. Because speaking of ID battery, we got the bug.
There it is.
So this thing's a tank. It's going to be hard to take down. Oh, with the teleporter. There you go.
Yep, there it is. Yep,
so,
that's what he was playing last time, a long time ago. I
like
like
to see him bring it back. Solid.
Yeah, basically it's just using all these all of the he's basically going to be calling in all those guys.
Yeah, burn through everything.
Gonna burn through. Yeah, you know what the only problem that I see with this team is he doesn't have leadership from them, right? So the bug doesn't have colossal stamina, does it? Or it's just a giant, correct? Because it's just a giant, he's gonna have to like clear at one point. And I think that's the problem that I see with the team. I guess right, bug. Yeah, all right, the bug.
Is it this one, right? The full points one?
See,
yeah, it's just giant.
So the problem I see with the team, and this is how I think he can lose, is he has to clear one turn. And that could be the turn that he gets hit by like 15 or 10, because someone can flurry for a lot and then he has to clear and then they hit again, right? And then you're dead. Or not dead, but at least like you're so far down that they could just kill. I mean, that's a hell of a dial, right? I mean, he's got so
many clicks to go through.
Like 30 clicks or whatever.
24.
But that's well, it ends up being a little bit more if you can like plan it out right. Like if you can take damage to where you're on the last click of the hazard dial, and they hit you for 4, you just take the hazard dial off.
Got it.
That soaks up 4 more.
There's some longevity to it. Okay.
Yeah, you can do. It's kind of like the secret identity guys, right? You hit them for so much, and they just turn into another guy, no matter how much you did to them. So that I think this is definitely he can win. Definitely. I'm just worried about getting out tempoed.
Yeah,
but if the format is a bunch of 1776s and people are worried about that, then they just might not have enough actions to kill it.
Yeah,
because they're worried about 1776. But this definitely can get around 1776.
Yeah.
This is just 2 actions. I got call in and shoot you. That's it.
Nice. Cool.
I think is there anything else? I think that's all the
I think that we're all caught up, man.
Perfect. There's all the results are going to be coming up. I'm going to be putting a little article on the results of the last 3 days. I'm going to be Dave Cologne is going to be streaming, and he's been doing like our little news things, and we're going to call it
updates and stuff.
Shout out to Nate Ibanez. I saw the message. We should call it Click Center, like Sports Center, but Click Center.
Ooh.
Because Dave does because he does the reports, like the news highlights and stuff like that. Bracket will be updated by this weekend. We'll have our top 14.
Yeah.
So it'll be 14 players, but I want to say 2 of them are going to have buys. Is that right? Because there needs to be 16, right? We need to cut it to 16, but there's only 28.
Yeah.
So if we're taking the top 2 of each one, that's 14. So we need to get the other 2. We need to get 2 more players to make it 16, which means the top 2 will have a buy.
Okay.
Or is it 4 of them will have a buy? Whatever. We'll figure it out, but there will be at least 2 buys. So
nice. It should be fun, dude. Yeah. The results will roll out throughout the week, and best of luck to all our competitors.
OpenSeries.MajestixCCG.com. We'll have the results on there. I'm going to put it on the front page, and there's also the link. If you just click the checkout page there, or the registration page, it'll have the. But I'm going to put on the front too the results.
Nice.
At least a snippet, just the picture of the brackets, the pods.
The pods, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I guess that's it. That was nice, under hour 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll wait until next week to have more updates, and maybe we'll have Dave on so we could talk about the highlights of more stuff.
Nice. That'll be good.
But yeah. So until next time, guys, when in doubt, Plex the attack.
Don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.
Shake it, Cali. West Coast.